pinch hitter this inning is going to be deployed by Kevin Cash's Ji-Man Choi. Well, Ji-Man Choi was about to make history as the first Korean-born position player. There's Ji-Man Choi now. Dodgers, as they will do throughout the series, load up the right side of the field against a left-handed hitter. And Choi's late on 95.
Choi's had a pretty good postseason as he's got 9 for 31, a .290 average, and he's got some sneaky power as well. He's hit 2 home runs in this postseason. He's a very good first baseman. He can really handle those throws in the dirt. He's got pretty good hands himself and decent range for a big guy.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count to Choi. A strikeout ends the top of the first. 1 ball and 1 strike to count to A.J. Pollock. 1-1 pitch is popped up. Choi in foul territory is there to make the catch for out number 2. Because that 12-year extension doesn't kick in until next year. Chopper in the infield. Wendell's got it. Got to get it over there in a hurry, and Betts is retired. And now it'll set up Ji-Man Choi for a lefty-lefty at bat. With a big couple nights in Arlington. Choi with a ground ball, tailor-made for 2. It's kicked. The relay back to first is not in time.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better ground ball for a double play, but Kike Hernandez couldn't field it cleanly. And by the time they get to throw to first base, Choi is past the bag. I mean, this is tailor-made right here. Little flip, but he bobbles it, and they're able to get Rosarena at second, and Choi legs it out to stay alive.
A former Padre, very familiar with that park. Slapped through the hole on the right side. Choi to the next station.
Now there are 2 runners on and a runner in scoring position.
2 on, 2 out, the 0-1. And Wendell sends it into right. Well hit. That's going to split the gap and run a while. Choi scores. Margot can run. Are they going to try it with him? They are. Margot scores. A 2-run double off the bat of Joey Wendell. And it's 3-0 Tampa Bay.
Take a look at this play right here. This is with 1 out. A double play ball that Kike Hernandez boots, and they can't get out of the inning. That would have ended the inning. And it's a routine ball. Couldn't be more routine, but Kike looks at second before he secures the baseball, and all they can get is that lead runner.
Ji-Man Choi danced?
Oh, there's always a Ji-Man Choi dance.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Against the Oakland A's just up the road in L.A. Rosarena takes off. Out in the grass, Altuve. And Choi. Saves. Oh, no, I beg your pardon. Go, former Padre playing for the Rays, and he sends one to center field. Hit well on the run. Springer, he's at the track, and this ball is going to be gone. Manuel Margot, a 3-run shot in the first inning.
And the other guy's Koufax. Again, that's through 4 innings. Bellinger hits it right to the shifted Wendell, who's in the shortstop spot, and there's 1 gone. A ball and a strike to count to Ji-Man Choi, who's 0 for 2 tonight.
Yeah, it's not like either one of these teams have Whitey Ford pitching.
Ji-Man Choi is a Ray who has turned himself into a big-time weapon. Guy who signed as a teenager with the Mariners out of South Korea back in 2010 as a catcher. He's an awfully good hitter.
He's a very good hitter. We mentioned he came into this World Series batting .290 in the postseason. He did a couple of home runs, and he handled that pitch very easily.
You know, one of the benchmarks as to how good a hitter is how does he fare against elite pitching? And in the case of Ji-Man Choi against Garrett Cole, it is complete ownership. There is nobody that's had more success against Garrett Cole, one of the 2 or 3 elite pitchers in baseball, Then Ji-Man Choi continued as he touched him up in the ALCS this year.
Just have no explanation for why that would happen, but
yeah, I mean, Ji-Man Choi has turned himself not only into a different kind of defender, taught himself how to play first and third base, taught himself how to switch hit. You know, you don't hear of guys as Margot finds a hole into left field. That rocket just past Turner, and here's Choi taking the extra base. Runners at the corners. Here come the Rays in the 6th.
Boy, there's a perfect example of Choi and how athletic he is. He goes first to third on a base hit to left field. And watch Choi as he's going to watch this play unfold. He sees Turner's got to go a long way to his right to make a play on this ground ball.
I like those little choppy steps, man. He's picking him up and putting him down.
And he's running with his head up, and he sees how far Taylor has to go, so he hustles all the way around the third base. That's a big 90 feet for Tampa Bay.
Man, he runs like a tight end, right? Get out of the way. Runners at the corners now for Joey Wendell. Wendell having a great night. Robbed by Taylor on a great catch in the gap, but it's going to be enough to tag and score Choi.
There's the value of going first to third, and Wendell's had a good night with a bat, man. That's his third ribby as he goes the other way. Remember early in the game, Adames couldn't cash in a base.
Contest is the veteran left-hander Alex Wood.
Well, it's a different era for sure as far as pitching goes, and we have seen.
And a one-man cheering section named Ji-Man Choi. In a non-neutral setting. Challenge fastball got Brasso to swing and miss. Without any question, this is where he wants to end it. He wants nothing to do with Mookie Betts due up next. Oh, 2 to Taylor. Did he check it on the appeal? That'll finish it off tonight.